What's up, y'all? Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy 2025, y'all.
Hopefully, y'all had a good New Year and y'all didn't run nobody over or get ran over. You know, that's a good thing, especially if you live in a place like Las Vegas. It's a little hectic out there in the
Man, it's
streets
been
on
some
these
crazy
on
stuff
those
happening.
times of year.
It's been some crazy stuff happening over the last couple of days, man.
Yeah. Well,
Thank y'all for chiming on in tonight. It's Wednesday night, hump day, 8 p.m., the very first day of 2025.
Happy New
And
Year, Mary.
Happy New Year, sis. And it is you on live with the hams.
So I'd like to remind all you guys that if you haven't went over to YouTube, you will be 10 minutes into this show. You will no longer be able to see us on Facebook. We will be cutting you off. Sorry, but Facebook hasn't been nice with how we've been able to present our show. So we will no longer be using them in that fashion to present our show.
So yeah, you get the first 10 minutes is free.
Yeah. First 10 minutes free, and then you need to go over to YouTube if you want to see the rest of the show, or hit us with a like and see us next time. See us next week.
You know, do what it do. For those of you who are just chiming in or do not know what's going on, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I am one of the hams. To my right over here.
I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams. Sorry, I was reading Jordan's post.
And this
is the Ham Show, y'all. Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Y'all chime on in with us, and we can talk it out, and we can go over the issues and
now talk it out,
and do what we need to do. Put up Jordan's thing. If you're just now coming on in, go ahead and hit us with a like. And
he said, "I dare you." He said, "I'm wait. Let me put up this one first." He says, "I'm just glad to have made it out of 2024 and hope I can make it through 2025 better than I left the last."
Right.
I will say this though, 2024 was a good year. It was a good year. It was a year of affirmations. It was a year of confirmations. It was a year of success, completions, having kids to graduate both high school and college and middle school. School.
Yeah.
You know, so it was definitely a good year for us. I'm blessed. There was a lot of clarity in the year for me. I'm just looking forward to 2025 and what it's gonna bring, man. We on another level right now.
Happy New Year's. But yeah,
Happy New Year's, Momo.
Hopefully everybody can hear us out there. You can see us good.
Yeah, man.
And sorry, man, somebody calling me. I'm trying to tell them I'm on the show. You know how they do. They wait till you get on the show to give you a call.
That part. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And once again, if you are not on the YouTube page, go over to the Ham Show on YouTube, because this broadcast, if you're watching it on Facebook, will disengage in about 6 minutes. But tonight, we just talking about resolutions, man. We're going to get into it a little bit. Real quick, before we get into the resolutions, I want to send a special...
Stephen, thank you for the like.
I want to send a special prayer and to the families who are losing people. There's been some crazy things happening here in Vegas over the last couple of days. We had a 15-year-old kill his father. We had a 12-year-old girl kill her father. I don't know what's happening in these families with these parents and whatnot, but you know, call your people, check on your people, come together, love on one another, pray. Family that prays together stays together. And, you know, the one thing that I want to do with my own family this year is open up the lines of communication more. We got to be able to talk about the uncomfortable things, no matter how uncomfortable they are. And I'm going to start with my family first so that it's easier to do it with friends, because I got to talk to some of my friends. So, you know, a special prayer to those families who have lost their loved ones, who these holiday seasons are tough for them. The times are tough. And these kids, man, we got to check on these kids, and we got to check on their mental stability, because for a 12-year-old girl to just I can't remember if she stabbed her dad or what, but I know the 15-year-old boy shot his dad. And it's just been a lot of crazy stuff in the news over the last like couple of days. The Teslas, the Cybertrucks are, catching on fire in front of the Trump Towers. Like, Elon, call me and let me know what's going on, bro. Let's talk about it.
I don't think it caught on fire. I think somebody
Blew it up.
Yeah.
It did just blow up though.
Yeah.
Like,
I think somebody did.
It literally blew up.
I mean, don't quote me on that because I'm not sure, but I really think somebody did that. I ain't no, technical specialist on bombs or nothing like that. But it might have been one.
It looked kind of suspicious.
It blew up. Just put it that way.
It looked super suspicious to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's amazing so far for the year. We had he knew, but I had some surprise visitors last night that came to the house, and I'm just happy to see them. I'm glad they're here. I love them to death. And we're going to get into this show real quick.
Yeah, I put the link in the chat for y'all. If you haven't moved over to YouTube, the link is in the chat, and you got approximately 3 more minutes left before we turn off Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you're watching, go ahead and go over to YouTube, and then hopefully we'll see you there.
So far, it looks like everybody's on YouTube, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? And definitely get your butt over there so you won't miss anything. Mary says it was detonated, guys. It looked like it was.
It looked like it was, yeah. It definitely did look like somebody did something crazy over there.
It didn't look good at all.
Yeah, so what we got? What's the first thing on
we talking about New Year's resolutions. We talking about, do they work for you? What are some of your resolutions? And this year we're going to really dive deep more into family. We're going to dive a little deeper into finances. One of the things that we did manage to do last year that was a goal was pay off his truck. So
yeah, we paid it off. Sorry for the yawn, y'all. It's been a long
I was like, damn. Tell them how you really feel.
Yeah, we paid it off. It's been paid off, and we got one more to go.
Yep.
Hopefully we can get that paid off in a year. That's the goal. Hopefully I can get it paid off.
This time next year we'll be getting that pink slip, not the pink slip, but yes, is it the pink? It is the pink.
It's the deed. You want the deed.
It's the pink. It's still called the pink.
You want the title.
You racing for the pink.
We don't get the pink slips.
Happy New Year, Chris. Chris was over there turned up, bro. I was looking at his videos. I was like, Chris is going in.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, buddy. Jordan says, I got to go down with the ship on Facebook.
Come on,
he's so stupid. He was just, first of all, Jordan was just on YouTube.
Yeah, hold on. I think he was in the thing. Yep, he was
just on YouTube. But he talking about, I got to go down with the ship. I want to see what it's going to look like.
It's going to look like nothing.
It's going to be like, this video will detonate. Chris, you was partying your ass off, dude. I was like, I'm about to come over to Chris' house.
What was he doing? I ain't see
nothing. Chris had the lights going.
It was
the music was playing. He was turned up. He had the old school jams playing. The videos was popping.
He had the bike.
He had the bike in the front of the TV. He had the weight bench. He was getting it in.
Yeah, he was getting it in.
He was getting it in. But for real quick, for those of you who are on Facebook still, I suggest you got about 30 seconds. You're going over to YouTube, The Ham Show.
Yeah, YouTube, The Ham Show. The link is in the chat.
Salute.
Salute to you if you have been riding with us on Facebook, but Facebook hasn't been very nice to us. So we will have to leave Facebook in about 15 seconds. So if you haven't went over,
this is your time.
Do what you need to do.
This is your time.
Much love to you, Facebook, but hey, it is what it is.
Y'all don't appreciate us.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into this show real quick. And as we remove these, so the funny part is it says remove it, but I'm like, how we do them all without doing them all?
Yeah, I think you gotta do them all.
One by one.
Yeah.
We should still keep the hams, no?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is.
All right, now we all you YouTubers out there. Now that we in there,
we in the building.
What's
bitch.
going on? Now we can party. Because Facebook, man, they don't let us do what we want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
be tripping.
But anyway, New Year's resolutions. Who's got them?
Who's got them?
Who's gonna do them, and who's got them?
Chris said, "I'm glad 2024 is behind us." Gosh, what a bullshit year it was. It was, 2024 had its ups and its downs. Just like every year, we start off the new year and we're like, oh, we about to turn up. It's about to be this and that and the third. Hold on, y'all. My allergies is doing their thing. But 2024 got it was good. It was more so good for us or me than it was bad. So I ain't really got too much to say. Mary says, starting this year eating our Hoppin' Johns and collard greens. Listen, I just found somebody who grow collard greens, and I'm about to be taking a trip out there. Because, if you know how to cook collard greens, first of all, why when I sit down for the show, my allergies is really acting up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know how to cook collard greens, when you know what a real collard green look like, the leaves were like this fucking big, dude. Like they're huge. So this bullshit that they have in the store, I'm not even sure it's collard greens, to be honest with you.
It's a baby collard.
Yeah, it's like a little like a baby spinach, a baby collard.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to go get some of them good ones. And shout out to my sis Mary, because she's one of the only white girls I know that can actually cook collard greens like she not white. That's why Sean call her what you call her? Albino.
She's albino. Yeah, she's definitely albino. Just like Chris.
Chris is an albino. So
excuse me.
Chris is
albino, man. He albino.
He says, I have no resolutions. I'm just happy I made it this far.
Exactly. Me too. I'm happy we made it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been
man,
some ups and downs, but it's been a good totality of the year was good. But,
definitely trials and tribulations.
I think,
but that comes with the territory, no?
I don't know, but I know it happened, and I know what I've been through.
He said, "I know it happened."
Yeah. But other than that, you got any videos for these people?
I ain't got no videos. We doing like we did last.
I know
week.
Hold on, I think I got a video because remember when we did the video of the dude that jumped over the judge's stand?
Yeah,
he finally got sentenced. Not too long ago.
Don't tell us what the sentence is. Just play that beautiful bean footage.
Real quick.
Jordan said Black Eyed Peas were sold out down there, and my thing is this. I mean, no disrespect, but Black Eyed Peas is nasty as fuck, bro. I don't like them. They're not good. I used to eat them for the new year. He said, lost you. Is it me? No sound. Chris said no sound. He says, lost you. Is it me? Could be.
It could be you, Chris. Hold on. Let me check the feed.
If you can hear us, good. Put a 1 in the chat.
Put a 1 in the chat for us, please.
Yeah, put a 1. Let us know if you can hear us.
Normally, Chris should be.
Because Chris is our guy.
Yeah,
Chris is our sound.
Telling us that we
our sound guy. He's like, he said it was me. Sorry. Never mind. Chris, get your shit together. He said 1. Appreciate it. What up, sis? Okay, Mary says we good. Perfect. You are not an idiot. He said I'm an idiot tonight.
Who said that?
Chris. He's like, sorry, my bad. I'm a fucking idiot tonight. Nah, never that. What was we talking about? Oh, the Black Eyed Peas. That shit nasty. Like, I've had Black Eyed Peas for years. Never been a fan. I just ate them. You know what I'm saying? I ate them because my mama made them. I ate them because they was at the cookout. And but I'm here to tell you, in 2025, he said you eating the wrong ones. All right, cuzzo, well, make me some.
Yeah, make us some.
Make me some. And let me see what's cracking.
And I hope none of y'all was eating them chitterlings. You know what I'm saying?
You know they was.
Yeah.
You know they was.
If you eat chitterlings, don't even blow me a kiss. I'll tell you that right now. Because
you'll smell it coming.
You got doo-doo-tosis.
Not the doo-doo-tosis.
All right, I got the video. Y'all ready to watch this video?
Uh-oh. So when he gets sentenced...
Wait, this video long. Let me get a shorter video. Hold on.
I'm about to say, or just, you know, fast
No,
forward.
I ain't trying to curate through it. I want to see like the highlights.
Chris said, my feeling is the world is on the cusp of some major changes. I'm not sure where I, as an individual, fit into this, this situation I see forming. Is going to be interesting, though. Yeah. It's, you know what? Listen, I'm excited for this new year for a few reasons. One, we've put things into motion and we're starting to see the fruition of our labor and our work. So I'm excited for that. There's a lot of traveling we plan on doing. For the first 6 months, there's something going on every month, with the exception of January. Well, not even that, because shout out to Isis. She's going to be moving to Moreno Valley. I'm going to be putting a post out for her. So if y'all out there and you got some furniture that you might want to get rid of, some glasses, some silverware, or whatever, hit Isis up, because she's going to need stuff for her brand new apartment as she goes on this brand new journey in life. So I'm gonna be making a post probably this week before the week is out, just to say, hey, if you got stuff that you want to maybe give her or sell her, hit her up, because she needs everything. She need a couch, she need a bed. She got her bed picked out, so I think she good there, but she needs shit. So if y'all want to help the sister out, you know, definitely hit us up and let us know what you like to either donate, or even if you want to sell something, we willing to come check it out.
Y'all ready for this video?
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's see what happens.
Here's the video. Turn the volume up, please.
All right.
Live, local, now.
The system has failed him, and that's how he feels. That's how he feels since the system fails him. So he's going to come out with that mentality.
First here at 6, face-to-face again. The man in this now viral
high
video
jumping.
appears
He
before
shouldn't
the
be over there
same
attacking
judge.
judges.
His
He should
family
be over
says
there.
he's mentally ill, and the thought of going back to prison is what set him off.
Today, Deobra Redden back in court, this time with a spit mask, gloves, flanked by officers. Thank you for joining us at 6 o'clock. I'm Brian Loftus.
I'm Denise Valdez. Redden now faces a new charge of attempted murder. We have team coverage. 8 News Now reporter James Schaefer with what Redden's family says about his mental health struggles.
First up, 8 News Now investigator David Charnes joins us with what happened when Redden returned to the judge's courtroom. David.
Right, Denise, these new documents we obtained this afternoon allege Deobra Redden attempted to kill Judge Mary Kay Holthus by jumping over her bench in a, quote, Superman style, then grabbing her, pulling her hair, and putting his hands on her throat. But today wasn't about any of that, and it only took a few minutes for the judge to send Redden to prison in his original case.
He looks like Hannibal Lecter.
2 officers escort 30-year-old Deobra Redden back into Clark County District Court Judge Mary Kay Holthus's courtroom 5 days after he attacked her. Holthus was sentencing Redden on an attempted battery charge when he jumped a table and leaped over her bench, stopping the hearing. The attack leaving a trail of blood, as seen in these photos the 8 News Now investigators obtained, forcing a hazmat crew to come in and clean up. Monday was a continuance of that hearing. Holthus saying her sentence, the 19 to 48 months prosecutors asked for, did not change since last week.
I want to make it clear that I am not changing or modifying the sentence I was in the process of imposing last week before I was interrupted by defendant's actions.
Those actions leading officers to cover Redden's face Monday with a spit guard, his hands covered in gloves. The marshal injured in the attack, who received 25 stitches to his forehead, was not on the job, but appeared looking on from behind the judge's bench.
Reactions were not premeditated.
After Holthus sentenced her brother, Redden's sister, LaDonna Daniels, stressed her brother's history of mental illness, saying he's diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, and that he hasn't had treatment since he left prison in November.
It was triggered because he seemed to have been pleading for his freedom. He has been off his psych meds since he got out of jail, but because he doesn't have an appointment until March.
No, Redden will start that new prison sentence immediately, and he'll be back in court tomorrow on those new charges stemming from this attack. And again, a completely different case, Brian.
And as you heard there, the family of Deobra Redden speaking to 8 News Now.
So that was Channel 8 News, man. He jumped over the podium, the judge's desk, when she told him he was getting 20 years to life, he jumped over like that. And then now he's got another charge that is going to happen on top of that. So if we hear anything new about this guy and I catch it, I will definitely bring it to y'all's attention. And hopefully he won't be, high jumping over people's tables and attacking folk. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
yeah.
Jordan said he put all his all in that leap through there.
Oh yeah, he was
really
on it.
did.
He was on it. He was in charge.
Mary says ISIS needs to send family her address for goodies to arrive or make us a shopping list of stuff she wants and from where. Okay. ISIS, if you listen, if you watching, there it is. For now, you can send stuff here to the house because she hasn't left yet. And she'll be here at the very least the next 3 weeks. So I will make sure you have the address for our house so you can send it here because we got to ultimately get all of her stuff from here to Moreno Valley. We just kind of waiting for this apartment thing to finish up. Chris says, oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, he's never going to see the light of day again. You can't do that. You can't attack a judge. That's one of those things. No, for real. For real. Chris says, I thought the case was closed. Oh, wrong one. So I thought this case was closed. He's been sentenced for a long time. He's in prison. Yeah. Well, he was in prison to begin with. He was in jail to begin with. And so they were sentencing him on the whatever charges he was in there for. And when they told him, what was it, 20 to life?
Yeah, he tripped out. Yeah.
He tripped out majorly. He was like, nah, I ain't doing 20 to life.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna
dive on him.
Pole vote over the top of the judge's desk. Let you know what's really going on. I'm trying to look for this other video. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Hey,
drum roll.
The question is this. Would you fire your brother if he worked for you and he did something wrong to mess up what the perception of the company that he's working for?
All right, so let me make sure I got the question straight.
Right. I'm going to show you the video in a second. But
Chris said yes.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to show you the video in a second. Basically, the dude hired his brother. His brother didn't do what it was asked of him. And then the client called and said, hey, we about to fire you from these 7 jobs that we have for you
because of the brother,
because of what happened.
Oh no, dude, he gotta go.
So here's the video, y'all. Let me put the video up so y'all can check.
Chris said, hell yeah, I fire my brother. I would expect him to fire my ass if he hired and I fucked up. Like, and that's the thing, like, people keep forgetting that when you hire somebody, if okay, for instance, I've worked for Sean before. In our field. He was the foreman. I worked for him. I was on his crew. My thing is, I can't fuck up. I don't have the luxury to fuck up because who I'm working for. I have to make him look good. And I can't have nobody saying, oh, well, she get to do this and she get to do that because of who she is. No. So, and I've had 2 different situations that happen like this. And I'll tell y'all about it after this video. Everybody said, yep.
All right, y'all, here it is. Let me unmute it and let me see if I can get it to play.
Representation of my mother company, bro. This ain't to do with the company. This unprofessional. Bro, we got one job, bro. That job is to pull up, get them people listen. Drop they loans. That ain't the bro. This is the real world, man. This the real world. You let them get a shot you on this goddamn face, man. I told you we gotta be professional or these people ain't with us no more, man. It's a family company. We already got the contract. Yeah, they canceling the contract because he got a tattoo on his face. Come on, bro. He got a tattoo. Ain't no sue him. Ain't no getting sued, man. That's a breach of contract. That's a break. See, man, that's that bullshit you talking about, man. That's that bull. That's you not trying to hold yourself accountable, man. That's why you went to prison the first mother, bro. How about you this truck? How about you this truck? They complaining about this look, man. Hey, man, I don't rules, man.
So let me give y'all a little bit of context because the first video I couldn't find it. So this is a 3-part video, and we'd like to thank Soda Black for putting these videos up on Facebook. Soda Black is the content creator that put this up originally. But
Jordan says, but I like face tattoos.
So this guy he's talking to, the skinny guy you're looking at is the brother of the other guy. The brother owns the company. They own a company that does lawn maintenance and cleans up and stuff like that. He has like 7 or 8 trucks, right? The skinny guy got out of jail, so he put his brother to work. He tried to give him a solid.
Okay.
But the truck that he's leaning against, his brother brought the truck for him to do the business.
Okay.
So basically he hooked his brother up.
Gotcha.
His brother, when he got out of jail, he's like, well, can I hook my son up?
Okay.
Got his son into the business. And then he was like, look, we got to wear a uniform. We got to wear, we got to be presentable because they're not just cutting people's lawns. They're cutting high schools and junior high schools.
Oh, okay.
And you see what I'm saying? So they're in a place where you have to be family oriented.
Right. You can't just look like
look the part.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So obviously one of the contract guys was like, why is this young kid? First of all, this is a high school, and this young kid has got a tattoo on his face, and he's working for you. And this is not what I signed up for. You said you were going to be family oriented.
You're going to be presentable.
Right.
And
his brother's excuse was, well, we got the contract, so why do it matter?
What?
Right. That's what he was trying to say to his brothers. I'm going to play this next video for y'all.
Did I go back over there too soon?
Baby, leave stuff alone.
All right, I go.
Let me do.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate it.
So to piggyback this, I've had a situation before where I had to tell a friend, "Hey, dude, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. It's being brought to my attention that you're not." And other people were like, your boy. And I'm like, first of all, to come to me and I'm your boss and tell me, oh, well, your boy is doing this. You felt that comfortable to do that was crazy.
Right. Yeah.
And
wild.
that that's hella wild. So you backed me into a corner. So we had a conversation. I told him, I said, bro, I love you, but you can't put me in a situation like this where I got to talk to you about something that I've expressed needs to happen across the board for everybody. And my boy looked at me and he shook my hand. He says, T, it'll never happen again.
Right. And that's what should happen, or you got to go.
Or you got to go. And so I had a situation where I had a friend whose brother came to apply at the job, and he walked in reeking of marijuana. Mind you, I'm the boss, so I get the final say. So yeah, I could have hired him, but it's the principle of, especially for those who have melanin in their skin, in abundance of it, we are looked at differently. So we don't get the luxury of going, oh, well, this was just an isolated incident and it's okay. We'll do better next time. We don't really have that luxury, unfortunately. So especially being a female in a male predominant world of this particular type of business. So when he came in, he did his application, he did the process, he went through the motions, and I did not hire him. So, he asked me, he was like, damn, what's up? What's up, sis? What's going on? I said, bro, you walked into my office smelling like weed.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like, what the fuck do you want me to do with that? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? So I'm supposed to hire you and have all these white people looking at me like, oh,
that
really?
right there tell you that you don't want no job.
You don't want a job.
If you can't handle what you're supposed to handle before you get there,
come on now. So
you definitely don't want no job.
I ultimately hired him, but it was 3 years later. He came into the office. He was well dressed. He didn't reek of marijuana. He was ready to go. Whether he would pass a drug test or not, I didn't really care at that point. But I'm like, your perception is what I needed to be.
And sometimes the best lesson for someone that like
is a harsh one.
Is a hard one. And sometimes you got to say, bro, you just got to do better. And then hopefully next time you have a spot for them or whatever. And they need to learn that lesson. And I'm glad that he didn't go away and say, man, they tripping, they hating, and they doing this and they doing, how most people don't take accountability for the stuff that they, especially when it comes to work related things.
And the crazy thing about it today is a lot of companies are okay with tattoos.
Not face tattoos.
Right.
Especially if your face is representing the company. Like, come on. Like if you first of all, if you trying to sign, let me give you a little
hell, even neck tattoos can be questionable.
Let me give you a little refresher. If you're trying to sign up with the company, at least know they bylaws and what they do before you go sign up to this company and try to get a job. Like, at least know what the job entails.
That part.
At least know they rules, or drive up to their parking lot and look how the people look when they're going into the building.
Right.
Like, show up a little early so you can see the terrain you actually getting yourself into.
Do a little.
If none of them people look like you probably need to rush home and change up so you can at least get it. Because in reality, you're not there to be an individual. You're there to help the company do what they need to do for themselves.
Jordan says people need to take pride in themselves, learn to hide in plain sight, and adapt and overcome. And that's the thing. People don't like change. And there is something that's called a corporate world.
Yeah.
In a corporate world, you're not going to be able to walk around with face tattoos.
No, that's not happening.
And this is the thing that I tell a lot of young people and people, period. When you start having tattoos on your face, what do you expect to happen? Unless you are an entrepreneur or you got a business somewhere or you an entertainer, like, don't do that dumb shit.
Yeah, most of your other tattoos you can kind of cover up, and a lot of companies is being lenient when it comes to like arm tattoos and stuff like that. But it's still gonna hold you to a certain position in that company. They're not gonna let you go as high as you think you're gonna go because you have that look. Right. Because perception is reality.
It is.
And
it is absolutely everything.
Here's the second video. I mean, the third video.
It ain't gonna be no money if you can't be a professional. You are professional right now, man. You either let him go, you let your son go, or you can't work for me no more. Let your son go, or you can't work for me no more. Let your son go, or you can't work, bro. We uniformed up, bro. We totally professional to these people, bro. Answer this question. Y'all just coming from dropping the load off, right? Right? Like this, right?
He don't even have his uniform. Just said 2 seconds ago, we be uniformed up. And he's like, can you just drop a load off? He's like, give me the keys to my truck. Because that's the work. So he just fired them both. He fired two legacies, his brother and his son. And his brother's son.
I'll put you in your house and take care of them goddamn kids. The money back? If we making the money. Listen, man. It ain't gonna be no money if you can't be a professional. You are professional right now, man. You either let him go, you either let your son go, or you can't work for me no more. Let your son go, or you can't work for me no more.
I think that's fair because he told him what was going on when he got there.
We uniformed up.
I mean, look at how they look.
He got sandals on.
Y'all just coming from dropping the load off, right? Right? Like this, right? You go back to jail all out.
Yeah.
So at the end of it all, man, especially your family, man, you trying to help your family out. He hooking him up with a job, which nobody was probably going to work him anyway. He's just getting out of jail. He's showing him the ropes on how to, he bought him a truck and everything. He probably was going to hook him up with his own little division, and he can't even get right.
And that's the thing. Like, you had all of this. Your brother just basically hooked you up, hooked your son up. Like you say, that's 3 legacies right there. Just ruined because you just can't get right.
Because you can't tell your son, like, look, I know you want a face tattoo, bro.
But you can't work for us with that.
You can't work for us with that. And I don't want you to have that. I'm your father. I don't want you to have that. Not allow him to go get it.
First, and here's the thing. it's not even about allowing him to go get it, because at a certain point, these kids are gonna do what they want to do.
What I'm saying
But-
is he allowed it because he went to work with him.
Right.
He allowed it.
Right. When he came out the house,
I'd have been
first
like,
of
bro,
all,
you can't come with me.
you
You
can't
fired.
come with me.
Yeah.
There's been times when I've told my kids, like, you can't go nowhere with me like that. Go change your clothes, do something. We're not going out the house like that. So, and then understanding that there was no, well, obviously because he was in prison, so there was no conversation with this young man to even tell him from his dad, this is what you should look like. This is how you should represent yourself.
Well, no, that's not true. See, we can't. No,
You don't think
his
so?
brother told his brother, the one that owns the company,
Mhm.
told his brother, this is the protocol. This is what we were doing. His brother, the one that just took the one that just lost the keys to his truck, didn't relay that to his son and let his son do whatever the hell he was going to do with his face. And then
So the tattoo was new?
the tattoo was brand new. It still had the
Oh.
yeah, it wasn't like the kid showed up and he had a tattoo on his face.
Right. Okay. So he knew.
he
and
allowed
he
this
let
kid
him
to
go.
do this.
Instead of
Right.
saying, you get that tattoo, you can't work for us.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Like he
yeah.
didn't. Yeah. So
And then to say, we got the contract anyway, you
right.
can lose a contract because of clause.
Right.
Like, if that's not part of the contract,
he said it's supposed to be a family business, so obviously they have an ethics clause in their contract.
Yep.
What did Chris talking about?
Chris talking about a lot of stuff. Chris
Yeah.
says, people kind of give me shit about the way I look at work, but I have a dirty job. I don't dress decent at all when I go to work. I look like hell, but I'm not a company showpiece either. Right. And so
Right.
for us, same thing with us. Like,
There's some jobs we do that are
I
really
don't,
dirty.
yeah, like I don't dress like
Jordan stupid.
I don't dress like hell, but the stuff that I wear at work is not my everyday clothes
Yeah.
at all. That is not something you'll see me have on when I'm just around the house kicking it because of the job. So,
Jordan said,
absolutely. What'd he say?
Jordan said, I also like face tattoos. Oh, shit. He said,
Like that girl named Danger,
I don't know who that is.
one of them live hip hop shows on TV. And he says, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud.
Jordan, you crazy. But yeah, the consequences of that dude losing his businesses
Over somebody with a fucking face tattoo.
after he done told his partner, he brought his brother in as a partner. He gave him a truck. He gave him he's like, look, I'm gonna give you the truck. I'm gonna put you up in this house.
The keys to the kingdom.
Right. Gave him the keys to do right. And he's still doing stupid stuff.
And then gonna question. The crazy part about it is the fact that that man sit there
And
was
question
like,
that man about his business. That's stupid. Tells you
but
how
we got the
stupid people
contract
is.
though.
Right.
You know how, like, no integrity having,
Yeah.
like, you know what that actually
His son
is.
had flip-flops on. They just dropped a load off.
He said, you just dropped the load off, right?
Right.
He's like, right, looking like this.
Right. Without the company logos on, without, what you're supposed to be having on.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Chris
man.
says it's about customer service. You have to represent the company you work for when you are dealing with customers.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, go or either start your own business
Or go work somewhere where they let you do that
or
shit.
go work somewhere
And
where they
9
let you
times
do
out
that
of 10, wherever you gonna go that they allow you to wear face tattoos, you're not making no real money.
shit. Right.
Just letting you know. Unless
Right.
you
Unless
in
you
the
drive truck or
entertainment.
something.
Right. Unless you're
Yeah.
in the entertainment world or something like that, you're not making no real money.
Yeah, or you in sales where nobody see your face, you be doing cold phone calls.
Right. Because there still is something called the corporate world.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, in the new year, y'all, if you get out of jail and you start working for your brother, do what you're supposed to do. That way you can further the family business, right?
Right.
And handle your business and move up and start.
And you can grow. Like,
Yeah.
the thing about a family business is that everybody's winning.
Right.
Everybody's winning. It's not, oh, this person is making all the money. We are making all the money collectively. Everybody has a role to play. And when you play your role and you help grow and promote your business, like the way you're supposed to. And here's my problem. Here's my problem with the whole situation. At what point do we stop and go, I want to look a certain way. I want to represent the company a certain way.
Right.
I don't want to show up with flip-flops on and a tattoo on my face because how that look? It don't look
It don't
legit.
look good. It don't look. It looked like two dudes. Like okay, so if I own the business that I got a contract with them with, and these dudes showed up without uniform, I'd be like, who is these two dudes in
They
my
would have got
spot?
shot.
I'd have been like, who are these two people?
Right. Like, what's happening right now?
Right. And then I would have went up and confronted them and said, hey, this is private property. What are
What
y'all
are you
doing?
doing? And they
I don't even know who you are. What are you doing here?
There's no insignia. There's
Right.
nothing.
Yeah. Man, they crazy. Man.
You don't even have nothing on the truck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, even when we have our business, like we're our carpet cleaning
I would
business,
put a magnet on
we
the
have
truck.
it's on the truck who we are. So we're in the neighborhood. We're in nice neighborhoods. So
People know why we there.
Right.
They know
people
what's going
are not
on.
questioning why
They see me unloading the truck and like, oh, these dudes are stealing everything.
Right. Going because some houses were vacant, some were moving out.
Yeah,
some
because
were moving in.
we had a couple contracts with people who were selling homes and the
we
houses
had
were
business.
empty.
We had some business contracts
Right.
too. So I mean, and that's the thing. Like having tattoos is not a bad thing. It's just that when you are trying,
If we was in the
be-
80s, you couldn't have no tattoos.
you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now people got tattoos. I mean, even a couple of my bosses got tattoos.
Right.
But the thing is that they ain't got no face tattoos.
That part. That part.
And we do all customer service. That's all we do at our job.
That part. Chris says a lot of people get pissed when I say this, but I really feel this way. If you don't care about your own body, how the hell can I expect you to care about me?
You're right.
That's how I view tattoos on people.
Right.
And here's the thing with that, like, and I understand that that's your perspective. Tattoos is an art. I have 8 of them, but at the same token, I'm different. My tattoos all mean something. They all symbolize something. Like I have my children on me. I have my scales on me. I have my music on me. Things that represent me, that are beautiful, that are artistic. So, nowadays, doctors and policemen can have tattoos because back in the day, they couldn't do that shit either.
Right.
So it's all about your perspective and how you view things. But let's be honest, when you start putting tattoos on your face, you cannot expect to go into the corporate world and think that you're going to be successful because that's not what people are willing to accept right now. You know, and you got to know that.
Yeah, I mean, y'all use your cognitive thinking, man. Like you don't come in, especially when it's what I didn't like about that video the most is that it's a family ran business, and your brother who's supposed to have your back,
right,
is destroying your business.
It's destroying your legacy and your name, and
right,
and don't get zero fucks given.
In a business,
we already got the contract.
Not only that, it's a business that his brother didn't help build. He came into the business after the fact. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like
you came into I pulled you into the business because I was looking out for you.
Because you couldn't get work.
Because you can't go get a job. So I'm making sure you eat.
Man.
Now I'm making sure your son, my nephew, eats and that they understand how business works. All I'm gonna say is that's a valuable lesson.
Right.
That's a valuable lesson.
Let me see if I have one more video before
I buzz my head and don't go to the barbershops anymore because I don't want women with tattoos touching me. Hep C is what I fear, and too many women cutting hair just look nasty with all the tattoos. That is the first. Chris, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're the first man that I've heard say that women with tattoos look nasty. I know so many dudes that be like, I love women with tattoos. It's so sexy. But again, I think what it comes down to is what the tattoo looks like. You know, I don't really know too many people that don't have tattoos. You know, and they have beautiful tattoos. Yeah, really. I'm dead ass, Chris. You're the first man I've ever heard say that. Most men, and maybe it's the dynamics of where I work, you know, the dynamics of what I'm around all the time, but a lot of men, they love a woman with tattoos. They think it's gorgeous. They think it's beautiful. He says, I think most women with tattoos look trashy as hell. You think my tattoos are trashy, Chris?
You gonna put him on the spot, huh?
It's 2025. We gonna keep it authentic. I want to know. You think mine look trashy, Chris? Tell the truth. Be honest.
You gonna put Chris on the spot.
And listen, be honest, because I just want to know. He said, Treasure, it's my zip code. Most women in my area are trashy. I cannot. Mary says, the kid is the issue. He has to know that his jail time was a huge strike. So common sense would say, let's not add to the problem. But that's the thing. The dad allowed this boy to go put this thing on his face. And
right,
then,
because when he hired him, he didn't have it.
Yeah. And then he, like Sean said, he's showing up with flip-flops. He's not taking it serious. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm just going to say this, and it's going to ruffle some feathers, but that's a lot of the problems in the Black community. Like, we'll start a business and a motherfucker want to get a discount. Well, what's the family discount? Because I know you. If I was a different race, you wouldn't dare ask me that shit.
You wouldn't be asking me for
You
no
wouldn't ask me
man.
for no discount. You don't go to McDonald's and go, let me get a couple of dollars off because, you know, I live over here. I'm in the neighborhood I come here all the time.
Right.
And that's the problem with the Black community when it comes down to these businesses and stuff. We don't respect each other and go, you know what? I'm going to push your business. I'm going to make sure I do a good job for you. We're going to make sure that people want to hire you. It's all like, it's a game. And you can tell it's a game because people hit you with that, how your little business doing?
Yeah, they always littling you.
How your little this doing? I had a dude do that with my music and it pissed me off. And I
see you got your little such and such going on.
He was like, yeah, how your little music situation coming along?
They ain't got nothing going on in their life, but everybody else's stuff.
I looked at him, I said, my little music. I said, dude, don't ever disrespect me like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy. Chris says, no, Treasure, I don't even see your tattoos. You don't have them on your neck and face and hands and all this shit.
He talking about them tattoo extremists.
Yeah, the kid wanted to push the limit.
Yeah, like all kids do. And then they get mad when you tell them, bro, this is the consequence for what you're about to do. And then they test the water. And then you say, all right, well, you fired. And then they want to cry about it.
Jordan ignorant.
What'd he say?
He ignorant. Sean, do you show off your tramp stamp at work?
No, not at work. Just on OnlyFans, bro. You got to pay for that.
Listen, y'all know what it is. It's New Year's. We not staying on here long tonight.
Yeah, I got people from out of town in here.
We got family in the building,
Yeah.
so we gonna go downstairs and engage with them. Because for those who don't know, January is a rough month for us. We are pretty much going to be at work for the next 45 days, no off days. So if I'm a little snippy with you in a couple of weeks, don't think nothing of it. I'm just tired. And it's going to be a lot of movement this month. So yeah, we just wanted to chime in with y'all and wish you all a happy New Year. See what y'all was talking about. See what your resolutions is.
Any questions, y'all?
Yeah, let's put the questions
up.
Let's do that.
Yo, so I just like to say this: if you moving into the new year and you don't have any goals set, you've already done yourself a disservice.
Yes.
Have goals set. You ain't got to tell nobody what they are.
No.
Because they ain't gonna do nothing but try to get in the way of it.
All the time.
Even subconsciously, they're gonna try to hate on you.
All the time.
So just write your goals down or put them in your head and your mental Rolodex and knock them down one at a time. And then when they ask you what you celebrating for, just say, hey, man, I had said something and I did it. And then this is what it is.
That part right there.
Right.
Shout out to Mr. Wendell West. He told us on Facebook, he said to make sure you have a successful 52 shows this year.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but once
Mr. Wendell West, we love you, baby, man. We can't, man. Mr. Wendell West is a good dude, man.
He is, man. We love y'all too, man. And listen, we thank you guys for rocking with us, tuning in with us every single week, even if it's for a couple of minutes. Chris, you are number one in this thing. We appreciate you so very much. Y'all make sure y'all tell a friend and all that good stuff. We are going to have some really good shows coming up this year. We're going to dive into some stuff.
He said he's going to be converting cars.
What?
Converting cars to what?
I do have a goal for this year. I'm going to be getting into metal fabrication and I'm going to explore converting gas powered cars into electric cars.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
Chris says, when do you need the bike? I don't know yet, but it will be soon.
It's coming, Chris.
It
We're
will
still
be
trying to
soon.
line up a videographer.
Yeah, we had a little.
We had to let go of the last one.
Yeah, the last guy we had to fire indefinitely. Unfortunately, kind of sucked because we thought he was family, but
Yeah, and he's really good at what he does.
he's good at what he do.
Yeah.
I'm not going, I'm not going to shit on him.
He just didn't handle his business right.
If you know me, when it comes to my business, I am not like anybody you'll meet. I want things done correctly, efficiently. I want them to
be honest.
Yes.
All you gotta do is be honest.
Listen.
We already know you do things correctly.
Yeah.
We already know you do things efficiently.
Yes.
The honesty was the problem.
The honesty was the problem. And so you can't call me a few days before the shoot to go, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it or not. When we talked about this for 4 months.
Yeah, that's what happens. Hey, well, we love y'all. If you have any more questions, what's up?
Chris says, okay, well, let me know. My plan is to drop it off at your place so you can use it at your leisure. I don't want to hold you up if my schedule doesn't work for you. I got you, Chris. I got you. So I definitely will. When it's getting close to that time, we're looking at March, possibly. We're looking at either March or July, and it hasn't been set as to which date just yet, but it will be March or July. So I will let you know. And then that way we can at least put it in the garage, and I'll put the battery on a trickle charge because you got to keep them things charged up. But yeah, Mary said, oh damn, yes, it was bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
But hey, I'm Sean Cheltenham and I'm one of the hams.
I am Treasure Cheltenham and I too am one of the hams, and this is
The Ham Show, y'all. Thank y'all for chiming into the Ham Show, 8 p.m. every Wednesday night. Next week, we're going to get into something greasy.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to work something out. Hopefully, we can get some callers in next week.
Ooh, okay.
That would be nice.
Okay.
We can get some callers in next week. But y'all be safe out there in the streets. Work hard. Satisfy your goals.
Yes, sir.
And keep moving forward. Y'all, God bless.
We love you guys too. Happy New Year 2025. What you got for us? We are out. We see y'all next week.
Peace out.
Dirty.